What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new YouTube video, and we are back with squats after Tuesday's, I believe, deadlift session. We are now back in week 2 with heavy squats, and I am wearing, as you can see, my brand new Super Centurion Titan suit. The squat suit obviously is gonna do its job and help quite a bit with creating extra tension, with making it way harder to get deep. As you can see on the first warm-up already, I was struggling to even get depth with 300 kilos. And also for my top set today, it was also hard to get depth, but the strength was there. I was very happy with how it moved and how composed I managed to stay. The last few sessions with this suit were rather hard and tough in the sense that I was unable to technically execute the way I want to squat, but also I had trouble keeping my tension in the squat suit. So what the suit does is it's usually a tighter suit around your hip waist area, and it also is compressing your entire body, makes your back, for example, even tighter than it would be without a suit. So it's almost an extra layer of muscle tissue that is very not stretchy at all. But the top set, regardless, moved well. The difference to previous sessions was basically that I was able to also keep my breath in, because the tension gets so big with so much weight on your back. While the suit also is pretty tight, you usually have a lot of blood rushing through your entire system, and it's very hard to keep yourself tight and not breathe out under this much pressure. So top set, as I said, very happy with that. Very speedy, as you can see. Depth not quite there with this suit. I definitely need more weight in order to get down, but I have no worries that the strength will be there. Back offs we did raw or slash with straps down. I still had the suit on to support the thigh area, the waist and everything, but the straps down makes a huge difference in the sense that now your back has to work and you have to keep your back really tight. And I really liked throughout this prep that I included these back off sets rather with the straps down than moving underneath weight with the straps up. Really makes no sense, for especially for lighter weight, because the suit will anyways not allow you to get decent depth. So with the strap suits down, it's way easier to hit depth and also to then focus more on working the actual muscles rather than relying entirely on the strength of the suit. So then we moved on to bench. Bench is a problem child for this block. I have some kind of irritation slash inflammation in the tricep tendon, especially with the shirt. So the shirt, the bench shirt, something for people that don't know what single ply bench shirts do. As the name suggests, it's single ply, it's a single layer of material, but it's usually very tight around your chest and around your arms. As you can see, I had my black Super Katana on. It's very tight around the arms, and this creates a lot of tension on my elbow joint and the tendons around it. And it was very painful in the first week to even try and press, so I tried it again in the second week. We got 2 touches on a small block. Once again, it's very hard to get down with not enough weight on equipped bench press. So on the flat block, it was fine. It's roughly a 1-inch block, so very happy with that, and it got down relatively easily. And strength was there, tons, so I have no worries that it will be also fine in competition. However, it's important that I have practiced and known that even though I will probably not be benching another time during this block equipped, I will then rather focus on board presses raw, where I have almost no pain. It is important to know that the strength is still there, and the technique for handling weight with a shirt is also there, because your bench press pattern becomes an entirely different one once you put on your shirt, and you have to start going down. Instead of on your chest, you start moving down towards your belly more, for example. So top set here also moved well, as you can see. And then we moved on to deadlifts. It's a fully fledged SPG day. It's not my primary deadlift, so these were on Tuesday in the last video. But these are now my post ones. I like to do them after I did my bench and squat session. It's a pretty long session, but regardless of that, it's also nice to sometimes have one session in the week where you go full out, and that was definitely that session. I tend to keep my secondary deadlifts pretty light, so the weight, my top set weight, for example, on this week was 282.5 kilos on Tuesday, and now you can see me doing post reps force with 190 and in the back offs 172 respectively. So I try and keep the secondary deadlift day pretty light, focus on technique, focus on execution, and focus on staying tight, especially from the bottom position, because that's what we're trying to train with pause deadlifts. And last but not least, Bulgarian split squats, my go-to exercise, as I have explained in various videos now, for my knee health, for my joint health, especially focusing on pushing my knee forward, pushing my knee further than the tip of my toes, and really trying to force the quad muscles, especially the dominant ones, or not so dominant ones, sorry, in my quad to work, to take some practice, and yeah, to keep my knee as healthy as possible until the next competitions. So that being said, guys, I appreciate you watching. Once again, I wish you all the love, all the power. Have a good one.